Oh, yeah. It's bad up here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. What an obscene place to be in.
Sulfuric acid, toxic dust. Yeah, so we do have another way. Ooh, okay. How do we make toxic dust? I'm gonna look into the yokai wash stuff. There seems to be an alternative way of getting sulfuric acid using the washer.
Okay.
That I might want to head for just as a alternative. Can I cancel those at least for a little bit until we get some more tech?
You can, although I would like to accelerate the sniper speed, which is primarily why I'm doing those, because I've just realized the sniper turrets are firing like ridiculously slowly, even though they're doing.
Okay, I'm gonna cancel the last two, but the first two are fairly doable.
Okay, excellent. I think they'll take. I don't think they'll take too long.
I guess in retrospect, I'm gonna turn them back on.
Okay.
Mainly because as soon as we get that the yokai wash and smelt to pure ore for bonus materials, maybe that'll give me access to some oil that I can play with.
Okay.
It just looks like it's gonna take long enough that I might be distracted.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. In the meantime, I'm gonna work on the electronic circuit recipe. That's probably what I'm gonna go and do. I'm gonna get that set up. How many belts did you say that we needed full of those? What, like 4? I think we've allocated for that.
Circuits?
Yeah, for circuits.
I usually just like circuits. We might want to do 4.
Yeah. That's fair. That's totally fair.
Okay, how are we doing on science?
I've just been manually crafting a whole bunch of green whenever I come down here.
Yeah, how are we doing on mill science? We're doing okay there.
We should probably sort out green science automation at some point soon. Because we're fine for red. I think we'll be fine for red forever, to be honest. That's enough red, I think.
Yeah.
But green is a bit of a bottleneck. Okay.
I'm trying to look at the yokai industries, and it's just, I'm getting that feeling of just like, how do you...
Completely overwhelmed.
It is so new, and so, this is what it feels like to play C Block for the first time, where you just look at it, and you're like, how does any of this work?
Yeah.
How do you function? Ah, here we go.
You seem to have found a solution.
Well, so toxic dust is the only other resource that I know that I can turn into sulfur, which can get us sulfuric crystals, which will cut down on our oil requirements.
Okay. There's got to be another way to create oil. I mean, there's got to be like 16 different ways of creating oil.
Well, the other thing we can do is we can get higher tier pump jacks. So that's what I grabbed real quick. So I'm going for pump jacks research 2 or research 1. It gets us the TT1, so it should double our oil production.
Yeah.
Pricey though. Eh.
And it's not. It's not something to do with. You know, there's a little gas marker on the in the crafting menu.
Yes.
Industry items. It's not something to do with that, is it? Like oil might be changed by that mod. Because I think it's Cyanidin's industry. I'm almost certain that that impacts like oil somehow.
Okay, I can look into it a little bit more. Let's see. I guess what I should do is just do crude.
That's a good shout. I'll have a little look too.
Okay.
Yokai oil from coal/organics. I mean, that's the ticket, right?
Yeah.
If we can make oil from coal, then that's great. Oh yeah, I know what this is. I've used this before, actually. I have used this before. So this is kind of like we infuse the. It's like making uranium and whatnot. We need to enrich the control rods, and then we need to stick it into a chemical plant and extract the oil and extract the used control rods and then recycle it back around. If I'm not mistaken, I guess that's gonna be our best bet.
I'm just thinking going for Tiberium is probably gonna be faster. Slow to get to, but once we get to it, way less steps, because you can just convert pure Tiberium into oil. Also, the water wall works on the Tiberium.
It's good. Yeah, I saw that up top. It's looking real neat. I mean, it's up to you, to be honest. I think it's probably...
I think I'm going to go for the Tiberium, just because that could have some interesting resource benefits.
Okay.
Because I'm very curious if we could actually just only have Tiberium processing as our like primary resource gathering method, and just ignore all of the other fields and just have a couple of super mining facilities. Because the Tiberium fields will grow, so we can actually control that. And like, I think we've got one to the north that I locked in. Oh,
yep.
Oh no, I don't need steel.
We absolutely do. We absolutely do. I feel like there just must be another way to make oil that we're just missing. Like, this is quite complex.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at. I think maybe it is the yokai that is, well, yeah, because we didn't have oil the last time either.
I think it might be biotech, because that's like bioreactors and stuff. And that's another way of making oil, of course. I don't. Maybe that's the way. I don't know. I don't know.
One way or another, we have a lot of potential solutions. We're just an hour out science-wise. Let's see. I'll just start making some green science myself. We'll get you the weapon shooting speed first, and then we'll look into... Then I'll go back to getting Tiberium.
No worries. No worries. Okay. Give me more space here. Goodness gracious me. I tell you what, you can tell that we're actually making some good progress chunking through the enemies, because we keep leveling up. I presume you keep leveling up as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I'm level 19 now.
Yeah, same. I mean, that's like proof that stuff is happening.
I'm tempted to put a whole bunch of points into damage, and I think I'm going to. So at some point I just walk out with a gun and just start one-shotting them left and right.
I think that
doubt that's going to happen, but it would be great.
I think that by the time that we emerge from this bunker... I think whatever the case, we're going to be chronically underprepared, and they are going to one-shot us. You know?
I was going to use a jetpack, so that at the very least, I leave a safe corpse.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, actually. Are you unreachable if you use a jetpack? I didn't even realize that was a thing.
I don't think so. I was thinking more from the perspective of, well, that way I don't have to open up a potential... route that they can come in through.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah, it does look like there are less, because they're just slowly depleting.
They are, and look, the frame rate is slowly increasing, which is just as important.
Yeah. I can look at that area and it doesn't just destroy me.
Yeah. It's not.
We got a mill science, mill tech. Yeah, we're at a military tech, aren't we? Alright, what do I need for that? Coal, which I just put away like a fool.
I hate when that happens. I hate when you need something and then you're like, gosh darn it, I just
cleared that out.
I just cleared that out. Okay.
Well, it's a little eye bleedy. Oh, no, it's not that eye bleedy. I have a lot of spare stone bricks in my inventory, so I'm going to start just bricking up our base. Oh, I can brick up the Tiberium. That's interesting.
Brick up the Tiberium.
Yeah.
I'm really curious actually to see what Tiberium can be used for. I mean, obviously we're using it for a bunch of stuff, but I'm just curious to see.
I think it's just kind of a full resource replacement. There's a small possibility that that's... No. No, that can't be what's destroying our potential oil income.
I doubt that very much. Go. I thought you were going to suggest that it was what was destroying our frame rate for a second, but no, I'm pretty sure the frame rate is the fault of the pesky bugs.
The biters. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of what would have turned off our oil income.
Oh, holy cow. This looks brilliant. Well done.
Yeah, I figured seeing as we have a ton of stone bricks that we're not actually using right now, I just absorb a whole bunch of it and use it to pave the base for a little bit of movement speed.
Absolutely. Great shout.
Okay. There we go. Alright. So now that I've completely depleted our stone bricks, I realize I actually needed stone bricks for mill science.
Of course. Of course.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's always the way, isn't it? Just always the way. Tell you what. I'm looking forward to getting drones. Proper drones.
Do we not have a recycling machine anymore? Did that go away?
I think I might have trashed that. Yeah, in fact, no, I definitely did. I definitely trashed that. I'm very sorry.
Okay.
You have
no, it's fine.
You have my profusest apologies.
I just want to get another one set up so we can start clearing... Because I've got a lot of like old mining drills and random trash that I don't need.
I'm with you. Okay.
Okay.
There. There. Cool. Alrighty. Let's give this one last shot. Okay. The ratios for the circuit are a little bit funky, to be honest, but yeah. Yeah. Okay. We'll give this a shot.
Oh, right. You're trying to perfectly balance it. I just get really lazy and just belt a bunch of stuff around.
I always like to try and like at least perfectly balance it in the first instance, and then when it inevitably fails, just, you know, max it out. But we'll see if it works. It probably won't. So we'll probably revert back in a bit anyway. Okay. Cool. Ah, there's still a load of stone bricks on the belt, by the way. You probably knew that, though.
Yes. Nah, I'm not gonna waste those. I could.
how do you make military science actually? Because the crazy thing is that the last time that I played the game properly anyway for a full playthrough, military science was not a thing.
Yeah. It's piercing rounds, grenades, and stone walls,
Oh,
which
okay.
is, yeah, actually kind of useful if we want to make a bunch of piercing rounds and belt them up to the base or the guns. They're actually they're slowly destroying those turrets up there.
Really?
Yeah. Noticing a couple of gaps.
They probably ran out of ammo.
Yeah, and I think the repair turret isn't
It's
fast
garbage.
enough because
Yeah.
you have to get a bunch of efficiency upgrades to make it good.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think you are very, very correct in that matter. And that goes there. Ah, dude, I love these. I love these chutes, or whatever they're called. Mini loaders, compact loaders. They're great. Honestly,
Yeah.
what a game changer. Seriously. Okay. That going. That going. Alright. So I'm just about set, I hope, with a fairly well balanced circuit area. But we shall see. Have you solved the oil crisis yet? Dare I ask?
Nope. Because I was working on weapon shooting speed for you for a second.
Oh,
I'm going to bring us back to working on Tiberium processing.
that's a good shit.
Okay. There we go. It's at least to the point where I can see it on the research tree because we don't have to go down the list.
Yeah.
So we're finally getting advanced electronics, which gets us what are these things? Megadar.
Megadar.
Huh. Yeah, large radar.
Do you reckon that makes the aliens extra angry? Like Omega angry sort of thing, or?
Interesting question. Don't know.
I'm gonna need more of this. Okay. Ditch off that. Fine. Oh man. Okay. This is good. Yeah. We did sulfur, didn't we? We did sulfur research a while ago. I'm just thinking. No, that doesn't give you any. Doesn't give you anything. Do we want to work on yokai stuff? Because we can do it now, I think, actually. Yeah.
If you wanted to, I was just gonna skip straight for Tiberium because it seemed like that would take less time.
Yeah? Alright, go for it. Plasma capsule. 90 plasma damage? The heck is plasma damage? Blaze mixture canister? It does 90 plasma damage. 90 plasma damage, 20 fire damage, 10 poison damage. What? It's quite a lot of damage. I'm just looking here.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff, actually. Okay.
Oof. Oof.
What up?
I'm trying my hand at making battle robots.
Uh-huh.
And it is expensive.
It's expensive. It's quite complex as well, from what I can recall. Because you can create like a rally point with a controller, I think. So you get a droid pickup tool, a droid squad command tool, a droid assembler,
I'm just
and a guard
hoping I
station.
can dump a bunch on the other side and see what happens, but if that's not the case,
I look forward to seeing
well,
what
I
the result
have
of this
it.
is.
It exists. Oh, but that's AI programmable vehicles. That's different from robot army. Droid patrol post. Link with green wires. Make a chain of them along the patrol route. One end needs to be very close to a guard station. Oh, we need a guard station.
Yeah, the blue assembly machine thing, I think.
Okay.
I'm excited to see how this turns out, to be honest.
Poorly.
I'm an optimist. I think it'll be fine.
I think they're going to die so fast.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, I agree. I think that's going to be definitely something that happens.
Does this require power? Yes, it does.
Weird question. Medium electric poles. How far away are we from them?
Close actually. We could get them now.
Could I ask that we do that? Because that would make my life so much easier.
Sure.
Thank you. That was very good of you.
There they go.
Cool.
Okay, there you go.
Actually, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I didn't need them as much as I thought I needed them. But that's still great, thanks.
No matter what, we're gonna need them. They're super handy.
They're super
and
great, yeah.
one of the sciences I have. Let's just get a bunch. Battle droid.
How's the frame rate over there, actually? You're near the scene of the crime?
Not terrible.
That's good.
Okay. So battle droids are garbage.
Oh, that's...
They're pretty terrible.
Which level have you got? Because there are...
Just the basic battle droids.
Oh, okay.
I think the main thing is just they're not meant.
I mean, these are like 65% or 61% efficiency enemies. And we're still fighting them with pretty much basic tech, right?
Yeah. Well, we got a little bit, but yeah. It actually looks like just our gun turrets were the ones that got destroyed. The sniper turrets seem to be doing okay.
That is good news. That is reassuring at least. Okay. There we go. Let's see if circuit production works. Such an idiot. I just built an entire setup and I just completely forgot to account for a row of inserters. And I feel stupid.
Oh.
Yeah. This area needs to be fixed up, but I'll see how it works for now. I want to see if I've got the balance right. Okay, which of the bus lanes did you have in mind for circuits?
I didn't. I have no specific preferences.
Okay, that's cool. That is completely fine.
Let's see.
Excellent. Alrighty. And dare I ask, fast inserters? What's the ETA on those?
Ugh.
I'm just curious.
Unsure.
I don't have any I don't have any need.
As soon as we get this Tiberium processing thing set up, it'll be much faster.
Yeah. Okay. Let's load balance here. Cool.
Let's see. I'm just setting up a more specific like ammo belt line.
Yeah. Oh, you
Around
belted all the
the,
way out there.
Sort of. I think I'm gonna just cheat and just have a chest that I drag it from one side to the next.
That's
Ooh.
honestly a great idea.
How are we doing on power? We're doing okay on power. We're gonna have to update belts soon because we're consuming too much.
Are we? Yeah. Yeah. We're okay. We're fine for power for the foreseeable future. I think. Short term, anyway.
Yep. I'm
That.
sure eventually we will actually have to worry about it, but right now it's small beans.
Exactly.
Let's see. We'll need to care more. Ooh.
Nice. Okay. I think this is okay. I think this is okay. Okay, so I think I've got a decent enough circuit production area. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. All right. Do you need a hand with anything military or
I'm
semi-military?
Good. For the moment, what I'm doing is effectively just setting up some steel chests, and then filling them with an insane amount of ammo. I'll just do the copper ammo for the time being.
Good shout.
And then I'm just gonna make some more sniper turrets up on the other corner.
Okay.
And what I perceive as kind of primary assault points.
Primary assault
The
points. I
buttons
like
keep-
that. That sounds
Well, yeah, because
military.
they keep kind of charging at certain locations. And so if I have a bunch of just gun turrets, yeah, you even have some sniper turrets set up in these areas.
Yeah. Yeah.
But having something slightly outside of their reach. Well, I just pelt them with bullets. Should do the trick. Okay. Get more power poles. Yes. One neat thing, by the way, the biters will never intentionally attack a power pole. I think they used to, but they've stopped.
Really? That
Yeah.
is super handy.
But I've had them straight up walk past them recently, so it's like, okay.
I mean, fair, but I mean, also, does that not just make it so much easier?
Yeah,
like,
much.
I mean, like, part of the problem with biters used to be that they would just destroy the one power pylon in the middle of, you know, your little turret crawl.
Their
laser turret
AoEs
crawl.
will still hit them
Okay.
and destroy them. Yeah, so it's not full convenience. Let's see. All right, there we go. Yeah, it looks a lot nicer around here, though. We are depleting them, at least for the moment. Ooh.
What percentage do you reckon are remaining? I suppose it depends on.
Well, I think we're back up to 100% speed. I think we're doing enough damage.
Oh yeah.
Next order of business would be probably going to the right side and figuring out what's going on over there. Because that area, that scares me.
Yeah. That is.
But are we on? Oh, we're almost done Tiberium processing. Problem is, we're gonna need sulfur crystals.
I mean, that area is an unknown. You know, it could be a disaster up there for all we
don't
know.
want to go look, but I know I have to.
Can we build the Megadar, by the way, now? I think we finished the research for that, didn't we? What does a Megadar
Yeah, probably
take?
could.
What does a Megadar take? Mega. Oh, maybe we... Oh, yeah, we got it. Okay. Takes 3 engine units. Do engine units require lubricant?
Probably.
In fact, I don't even think we have engine units. I don't think we have the research for that quite yet.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit before we're at that point anyway.
Yeah, I'm not concerned.
Sulfur crystals.
Cool. We need iron. Okay, circuits. Come to Papa. All right, we got reliable circuit production now, which is pretty good. Pretty happy with that. I guess I can go and check out the other potentially crazy area in just a second.
Yeah, just take a peek.
Yeah, just take a.
I guess drop a if you drop a radar.
Will that make him go? I don't know if that'll make him go crazy if it's like far enough away, you know, or if it, you know, because it's across the moat. I'm not sure if it affects their appetite.
I think it'll piss them off, but I don't think it's gonna make them spawn more. I think they'll just want it dead.
Okay, I can give it a crack. Note to lose.
Okay, we're at least producing sulfur. It's not great, but we are producing it. Next up, engine units. Engine unit. There's a high performance engine, is that it? Okay, so
just engines.
beautiful benefit here. Engine units do not require lubricant.
Hey, we just need to unlock them, presumably.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. So this is Pino whatever stuff. We can actually do motorized logistics ports, little car bots.
Oh, nice. I'm interested. Sign me up. All right. Got a radar. I'm heading down to the bottom corner over here. Status report. Okay. It's actually fine. There's like 20 or something. In fact, maybe more than that. Maybe like 50, maybe 50, 60.
Ooh.
It's not
Okay.
actually that many. It's actually totally fine up here. Now, actually, in saying that, though, there is another area up at the top where they seem to be congregating, just around the Tiberium fields. Next to the moat.
So the Tiberium does not kill them?
I don't know. I'll tell you in about 2 seconds. Oh, we've actually got another. Oh, no, that's infinite uranium ore. Oh, okay. We got some uranium on the island, by the way, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I made sure to lock some of that in. I believe, yeah, we actually have another one. Top and center.
I made a grave mistake. I let units
I
onto the island. Although, actually, they might. Okay, here's a fun fact: the babies have a limited lifespan. They die.
They do?
Yeah, they die after a certain length of time. So.
Oh, that's a relief.
So yeah, I mean, that was like what, 10 seconds in total, I think. So it wasn't actually.
Okay, so that's good.
Wasn't actually.
I guess that
long.
makes sense because the alternative is they just keep spitting endlessly, and that gets spooky quick.
I must confess that was a big concern for me too. But now that we know that they don't live forever, we'll be grand. But yeah, there's basically none up here, to be honest. There's a couple, but nothing crazy. go. In fact, to be honest, I think it's literally only at the left side where there's like a significant mass of them.
Makes sense. That's where most of our... that's where all of our pollution is, so go figure.
Yeah. The next question is, how can we optimize our boiler to output higher levels of heat?
You mean for power?
Yeah. Well, actually, no.
Get the next level of boiler.
For crafting speed, because crafting speed actually impacts the...
Oh. Do you have the electric boiler?
Yeah, the electric boiler does 165
so I'd
degrees
say
Celsius.
Replace it with the boiler too, or we just look into the better...
I can totally replace it with the boiler too, actually. I think that's totally fine. That's a great
if we
great
went up
shout.
to automation 3...
Automation 3. What would automation 3 do for us?
Let's see. I'm just looking at the requisite materials to make a lot of these things. So there's higher tier assembly machines that we can get that craft just about it as fast.
I suspect that the steam machines are going to be very, very, very craft fast for a good long time because it does.
They are.
It does take the extra effort of creating steam or whatever.
Yeah. So I think you might want to probably grab juice.
Oh, that's a good shout, actually. But I'm just going to split this coal line, to be honest, temporarily.
All right, go for that.
Which should be enough, I think. Yeah. And to be honest, the more that we pollute, the more chaos we cause, right? Which is just glorious. Yeah, I mean, fast inserters would make this process just a little bit more efficient, but I think for the most part it's working pretty well. Yeah. Cool.
I think once we have oil going, then we can really start thinking about fast inserters and all of the things that I've kind of put off because it's just like, we just don't have the resources for this.
I mean, look, what I'm good with whatever, to be honest. Like, I think going for Tiberium is really, really cool because it's a very, very interesting, unique kind of thing to do. So the more the merrier, as far as I'm concerned. 2 thumbs up for me. But yeah, if you need circuits, they're just accumulating in a chest at this moment in time, so feel free to dip in as and when.
Let's see, did we get concrete yet? Because that might actually be something also to start creating.
Concrete? We did get concrete research, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely here. What is it? Iron ore, stone bricks, and water. That's it.
Okay,
that's... Oh, sorry. No, that's a concrete grid. Does that differ from concrete? I think it does. Sand, iron sticks, stone brick, and water. That seems more...
Concrete grid is totally fine, though.
What's the difference?
I think it's just a visual design thing. But yeah, at least for what we want to do, concrete grid? Well, no, because I'm pretty sure a number of things require concrete that are going to require actual concrete. What's the movement speed on a stone brick?
I don't mind stone brick, to be honest.
130%. Yeah, the stone brick looks fine. It's got a nice hexagonal pattern. Hey,
yeah, it looks good. Oh, you got plastic production.
Oh, right. Easy way for us to get concrete, actually, is just straight out of Tiberium sludge. Skip the process, just make sludge.
Nice. When in doubt.
Because that's just...
Just makes
Stone and
sense.
slurry. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, dude. Have a look at this. Look at
Yeah.
that monstrosity.
Megadar the left pinky. Ah. Holy shit. Consumption 1.2 megawatts. We got to be
1.2.
careful with that. Okay, that's not so bad.
Let's stick it down. I'll stick it down just near the center of the base for now. I'll stick it over here. Does it have a... Oh, it doesn't actually... Oh, it does have a movement. Oh my goodness. It looks like it's lifted straight out of Command and Conquer, to be honest. Holy cow, that looks cool. I like that.
I guess semi-related. You ever hear of the Rift Breaker?
That rings a bell. Why does that ring a
It's
bell?
coming out soonish. It is kind of a mix between Factorio and maybe Command and Conquer. It's got like more base defense elements. But just playing this makes me want to actually go back and play more of the demo for that game because it's super good. It also has the same lag issues that we've been having,
Okay.
where it's just like hundreds of enemies on the screen. The game can't handle it. You want to go put the Megadar next to the aliens?
Do I? Heck. Absolutely. I've also got another local radar. I mean, it just looks like a jank radar, but there you go. We got another one. What else can we do? Construction Pinobot? What the heck is this? Pinobot Roboports?
Yeah, so that's the wheel-based logistics bots. If you wanna get that down, because that's actually gonna be real quick.
Yeah, okay. Dude, where did all the biters go? I don't know. I think most of them are dead, to be honest.
There's still a bunch rolling around up there, but we've thinned the herd considerably, at least.
Oh, I mean, like, this is... It's like a different game. It's like a different game now. Oh, this is way less. Oh, this is incredible. Okay, Megadar engaged. Megadar. I just love the name as well. Is that not
It's
just
great.
the greatest name? Okay, I mean, where would you like the pie construction bots? I guess is.
Those we probably want in the base. Have you messed with logistics too much in this game or nah?
As in logistics robots?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, lots.
same thing then.
So what's the difference?
I guess the real question is, I'm pretty sure the pie construction bot or the pie bots are just real small and kind of slow.
Ah, okay. We do need lubricant to get the cargo bots. Okay, that's fair. Completely fair. Oh, dude, this is tremendously different. Also, the landscape is turning purple. I don't think it used to be purple. By the way, maybe it did.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'm misremembering it. I feel like
Can't
this.
tell if that's spreading.
I think it is spreading, and the reason that I think it's spreading is that I think that this is a Krastorio thing, where it's like creep.
Oh.
Also, there's more blue. Oh my goodness, have you seen the blue area? I guess the blue is like more purple area or something. Up in the top left. Flippin' heck, this Megadar is going crazy.
Yeah.
That's
It's big.
that's bonkers.
It's kind of why I wanted it up there, so we can actually spy on the hordes. We're gonna want some,
This is good though. This is very good. You've done a great job with this area. It's looking brilliant.
I
It's working
guess
well.
if you want a task... Oh, wait, no, we don't have the prototype artillery yet. Dang.
It's pretty easy to get though, I think, right? It's just green science,
We're getting there, yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Oh. This is painfully slow.
Right. What else? What else needs to get done? As a matter of priority, do you think? Got circuit production. I guess we could get advanced circuit production. That's maybe something we could get up and running pretty quickly. I can get more electronic circuit production, to be honest. It's pretty easy to do.
Yeah. That'd be a good priority. I'm gonna see if I can amp up, I'm gonna amp up our plastic production.
That will be
Oh.
a very good idea.
Unfortunately, we're gonna be kind of hard locked for a little bit, and then we will no longer be hard locked for any reason ever. Hey.
What are you chuckling about? What's going on?
Just dirty underground belt.
There we go. All right, I'll place down the Psi Roboport in just a bit. Does this Psi Roboport thing, does it replace our regular Roboport in the game? Or are
My
there
assumption is they work together. They might be totally compatible, but I just bet that one's super bad.
Yeah, the low tier. I'm with you. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense.
Okay, do I have any more arms? No.
This looks great. And more of these.
Maybe we're better off than I thought, resource-wise.
I think we're in a good place, to be honest.
I was really worried about that oil, but we have an amount of it. Let's see. Still limited by it.
And
Never
do
mind.
you know if the sources that we have, do they degrade? Or do they...
No, they do not.
Oh, that's excellent then. That's probably...
At least I don't think they do. No. Maybe?
If we have
298.
If we have infinite
Help me
ore,
remember. Yeah, help me remember 298.
that was what it was.
Oil...
I know that's what it was earlier. I remember that.
Okay.
That's definitely what it was. So, I mean, I'm presuming that they don't, especially if you've got infinite ore on, then it'll probably just be like that forever, which is good.
Holy shit. This is gonna take forever, though.
Is this Tiberium processing?
Yeah. Molten Tiberium processing. It's the last thing on the list that we need.
Uh-huh.
Before I can just have full oil.
Full oil.
Yeah. And we'll probably have to rip up our entire setup to make it work. It'll be worth it.
I'm sure it'll be great.
I've sped up the game. Let me know if this is a problem.
Sped the game up.
Yeah.
This is not a problem, to be honest. It feels just like I'm walking at normal pace now. This is actually a net positive from my perspective.
Actually, yeah, I'm not really noticing much of a difference between one speed and the next. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing on bullets? How much are we using?
Tiberium processing. Holy cow, that is going to take absolutely ages. Tiberium growth acceleration? Oh yeah, I suppose it's going to
Yeah, I don't think we need that one.
Not yet, anyway.
Tiberium... Well, the thing with Tiberium growth acceleration is normally Tiberium is not infinite. It grows infinitely, but it does not, each node is not an infinite yield node.
Yeah.
But with the mods that we've got set up, all of them are 100% or more yield.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. This is good news. I like this.
Yep.
Again, like, I feel like infinite ore, just in general, is like one of those things that can be added to Factorio with very little, like, impact to the game, honestly.
I could see it working on like a lean world for like a lean world challenge, because I think that sort of thing could be really cool.
Yeah.
But outside of that, nah, just give me infinite so I can have optimization is the game.
Exactly.
Not so much.
Yeah, not faffing around with placing new mines like every 20 minutes. Yeah, no,
Yeah, especially once you like deplete your age-old one that you've been using this entire time, and it's like, oh,
now I need to build another entire rail network in order to make my base run. But in order to build the rails, I need iron, and so I'm gonna have to go and find some more iron nearby, and it's a whole self-fulfilling circle of despair.
right.
Okay. Alrighty. Get. It's fine. Okay.
Just realized our coal line's still using the really old belts that no one wants.
Oh, cool. Oh, is that the upgrade marker? I didn't realize that. Ah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. I like that a lot. Okay, split.
So I think we've both fallen hard into the mumble commentary line of things, line of commentary instead of actually communicating as much. What was the first video game you ever played?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. I don't know what sort of classifies as a video game. I mean, I remember it. Probably the first like online game that I played was like one of those. The first memorable one anyway was one of those like Lego online games. It was like Lego Mars Miner or whatever. Do you know the ones that I'm talking about?
So I never got into the Lego games that much. I didn't do online because I had real crappy dial-up for a while. And so I didn't get into online. Well, actually, for me, I just skipped straight to StarCraft. That was my go-to.
Yeah. You mentioned this. You were big into that. Do you still perchance watch it from time to time?
No. So for me, it was always the custom maps. So, gosh, I'm starting to forget them. Lurker, TD, and so on and so forth. Like, that was the thing that I got into. Competitive? I didn't even know that there was, like, a enduring competitive scene for StarCraft until I hit high school, and my brother got really into it, because he was watching, like, replays of tournaments for Warcraft 3, and I'm like, people still do this? And he's like, yeah, it's huge. Here, I've been learning a lot. Let's do a versus match and see, see how much better I am effectively. And it was just no contest, absolute stomp.
So what would you enjoy about the custom maps? Like, what do you actually do?
So have you never done a StarCraft custom map then?
I have not. I've played Dota custom games, which I'm assuming are somewhat similar.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they're virtually identical.
Yeah.
In terms of concept. I haven't played any of the Dota custom ones, but there was a lot of tower defense. I mean, Dota straight up came out of Warcraft custom maps.
Yeah.
There were a ton of tower defense games, and in fact, that's where the vast majority of them are. There's a real possibility I might try and convince like Rito and Raps to let us do some StarCraft arcade. Someday as a thing, just because there's hundreds of games. Many of them are kind of pointless and not very good, but there are a number that are kind of fun. The one that I remember the best was a game called Island Defense on Warcraft 3, where one person was like this Titan wander around the map, trying to hunt everybody else down. Everybody else was just a small little SUV, probe, peon, grunt. And Titan can't build anything, but does a ton of damage. And they're trying to blast through the bases that the little guys are building. So that the little guys are just trying to outlast. You have like a timer or something, at which point you become grossly overpowered and you can fight back the Titan and eventually kill him. And the Titan wants to kill, and when you kill one of the little guys, you can bring them back as like a bigger minion. And so you want to rally your forces before the little guys can entrench themselves too much. And it was super fun.
Dude.
But I've never actually managed to like get that working from a online collab group.
Dude,
since high school.
You should totally suggest that. I think that would be so sick. Asymmetrical games like that are fantastic. They're really
There aren't
good.
enough of them.
I agree, 100%. It takes a lot for it to be good, though. Like, it takes a lot of work to make sure that it's balanced, to make sure that it's fun for everyone.
Yeah.
Quite rare, in my opinion. But dude, I think that'd be great. I think you should totally suggest that. I think that'd be sick. I mean,
Okay, so I found a weak point in our lab, by the way.
Uh-oh. What?
The arms are too slow to get the science around for the need for what we're working with. Yeah.
They get more arms, I guess, then.
Yeah, we've just been making do for so long.
There we go. All right. I boosted the arms.
We just need them along the top, actually. It's less for the going down, and it's more for... I've been putting all of the resources in the top left lab, and so that actually means... Yeah, there we go.
There we go. That'll probably be fine. I mean, fast inserters is what it that was next after we get this Tiberium stuff out of the way.
Yep. Here, I'll even queue that up.
Do you need, do we need any specific things that need to be built? I can assist building science packs or whatever. Happy to do that on my person. I suppose you're able to build so quickly yourself that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
Like, you could help me,
but it would be pointless though.
Yeah. At least there are better uses of your time.
Is that a coal belt? That's a coal belt right there. You know what? I'm gonna
pull up some of it. Go for it.
If that's all right. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Because this boiler can get up to 315 degrees Celsius, and I believe that the steam power operates faster with a higher temperature. And I think it can go up to 200 here, so that's what I'm going to give a...
All right, there we go. Oh, wow, that is such a marked improvement. You can actually see the research it's slowly going up now, as opposed to previously where it was glacial.
Yeah. That's real good. That's real good. And that was a 2x speed as well, so... It's good that we're now making progress.
Yeah, we are still on 2x speed. It seems worth it to me.
I mean, it's fine. Again, like, you know, just whittling away the time waiting for something, that's not the aim of the game. The aim of the game is optimization.